Hey there. It is Friday, March 15th, I think. Yeah, we're getting close to St. Patrick's Day. And that was kind of what inspired me to dig up that tune right there and reminded me of a really fun period in my life. I think I talked a little bit about this in the explanation of the lesson. But in the mid 70s, I was playing a lot of Renaissance music and hanging out at the Renaissance Fair, playing the lute and stuff, and met a really cool lifelong friend who taught early music at Stanford, as it turned out, which I didn't know at the time. But she was wonderful, Martha Blackman, and we spent a lot of time playing. I didn't play too much lute stuff with her because I couldn't really improvise very well on the lute. But we started playing Irish stuff, things like. There was a tune called "The Blacksmith" that I remember us just sometimes we just jam on that for like 5 minutes, and it was really cool. The other and thanks for the responses, by the way, to my question about other Irish tunes, because the one that I think Bart brought up, but a few others did too, is the first one that really popped into my head. And so I started doing some research. I was hoping to have this up before St. Patrick's Day, but hopefully it'll materialize next week because a few other obstacles arose. And At first, I thought that was going to be like a really easy lesson to knock out, and I thought, oh yeah, this is great. I'll play it. Um, I'll do a quick lesson on it. I've decided I'm going to make it kind of a build your own song because there are, first of all, a lot of keys you can play this in. This is, of course, called the Star of the County Down, and I shouldn't always tell you what's under construction, but just so you know. But I'm giving it away. But here are the problems that arose. Sometimes you hear it like that, and sometimes you hear it with a little bit more marchy. Sometimes you hear it as a jig. Sometimes you hear it in a different key. Sometimes you hear it as, let's try it in D minor. Sometimes you hear it in 3/4 time. There we go. Anyway, all these decisions turned it into a big mess because I kind of hear it more like that, but a little mellower, like more like this. This is how I would have played this if somebody just said play the Star of the County Down. got to get the notes right. Then I listened to dozens of versions. Some are really slow, some are really fast, there's some that are really goofy. So anyway, that's what's kind of going on here. Now, one of the things when I was looking up info on the other one, Down by the Salley Gardens, ran into a really cool a version I liked, and that's what I put up as part of the in the post about it by Sam Kelly. I will have to put up another couple videos of his because I stumbled into one of his that just floored me. At first, I thought he's got to be nuts to be trying this song in the arrangement that he was. Matter of fact, I'll get that up really soon because I thought the same thing. I also spent a little bit of time this week looking at 3 different guitar players playing a piece I've been fascinated with since my Emerson, Lake and Palmer. What's the word I'm looking for? Since it introduced me to pictures at an exhibition. There in 1981 came out on a record by Kazuhito Yamashita. Completely arranged for guitar. Completely impossible. The most ridiculous guitar playing I have ever seen, now that there's a video of him playing it from 1984. And a couple of other guys here. Over the next 30 years, 2 other people seem like to have tried it. I think I only found 2 others. But anyway, kept me up really late at night because I couldn't walk away from this piece that's 35 minutes long. Anyway, I was going to tell you, I think that's enough about Martha and the Irish world, I think. Let's talk about what else came up this week. I want to thank Max for bringing us some few different things. We had a little more Mississippi John Hurt, a little Jimi Hendrix, and a little... I should go learn it. I got to watch the rest of his lesson. But a tune I've played a lot, usually not playing the melody, usually just playing the chords while my friend Suzanne would play it on the flute. So that was kind of fun. And I think that's, oh no, and then we got a review up for Cavi working on... Anyway, so I'm always kind of honored and flattered when people go to the trouble to work on songs of mine, because I know that they're usually pretty hard. So I hope you're having good luck with that. And I think I had a few good comments on there about mostly holding a note down, keeping that A ringing. I talk about that with students all the time, especially in songs like. Anyway, knowing what notes to hold down and what notes or when to let go and all that stuff to move. So I know that's a big part of really learning a song. I want to respond to a question that came up about my arrangement of Whitebird that I have been thinking about doing a lesson on since the beginning, and I'm kind of at a crossroads with a lot of songs. Things like. Having a hard time figuring out how exactly to teach the idea of just keeping your right hand moving, and that happened in Whitebird. There's a lot of percussive stuff. Not too fast. then the harmony part. This is not so hard to write down. It's the percussion part. Anyway, it's just putting out notation for that. I've been thinking about, and you guys could actually weigh in on this and let me know if you think you could figure it out, not figure it out, but if you think you could learn it if I just kind of talk through the technique, but it's different kind of in every measure of just being able to keep strumming going and pick out certain notes. So anyway, if that makes sense to anybody, I'll be amazed. But I hope you kind of get my dilemma with some of those songs. Whereas other really difficult songs like this are really easy to notate because the notes are all really clear. That was something else, listening to the arrangement of pictures at an exhibition. There are so many bizarre techniques, places where you got to play all kinds of weird chords and reach around and play notes with your thumb, keeping a little brushing thing going with one finger while you're playing bass notes. Anyway, you got to watch some of these. I'll put links to them in there. Okay, so anyway, that's some of the obstacles that are happening here in California. I'm loving having this guitar back. It is so cool. Anyway, I really am having fun playing guitar. I hope you are too. And that means I'm going to wrap it up for today and spend the next few hours playing more stuff. Enjoy the weekend.